Hey, hi, it's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Friday, the 17th of July, 2020. We are using the Morgan Greer, the good old fashioned Morgan Greer tarot for our message today. Two cards from the bottom of the deck. These cards are all about the energies potentially charging the atmosphere for us within the day that we get to play with and navigate. The first of those two is the Star. Oh, good. Creation, manifestation, vulnerability, the courage to be vulnerable here. As I tell you so often when we see this card, it follows the Tower. So the Tower came down, left a debris field, and she walked away without even the clothes on her back. And how wonderful is that? She could have picked it all over. She could have gone in there rummaging, but she didn't. She just decided to start anew. She had the strength to follow her guiding star and do that. There is a connection to the Strength card for me with the Star because it usually has 8 stars, 8 being the number of strength in the deck. So we're having the strength to follow our guiding star to the river of life, to begin anew, to start something fresh and new. So this card is an invitation for you to freshen up the energies around what you're holding in heart space for manifestation. If you've got your manifestation list handy, you might want to pull that out and take a look at it. Is it current? Is it updated? Does it truly align with what you are desiring to create in your world? Great card. Faith. Total faith. You stay in faith, joy, happiness. You hold all that together and you can't help but manifest what's in your heart. Coming with is the Hierophant. Ooh, what a combo, huh? Oh, goodness. Things you can't say on YouTube. Anyway, the Hierophant, a card of education, challenging your belief system, your programming, even your own set of values within the belief system and the programming, and a card of education. So, what you don't know, go looking for it. Continue to be a great student of life. So educate yourself. Ask great questions. What have I not considered? What more can I consider? Great divine all. What would you like to share with me? And then just stay open with your beautiful intuitive gifts for the downloads that will come and the upgrades as a result of those downloads to your manifestation process. All right. Let's see what connects to this. 2 major arcana there, by the way. Not too shabby. Oh, and a third. Look at that. And the Emperor. Oh, you all know I love the Emperor so much. He is wise. He's direct, Aries, fire. Love that about him. He doesn't mince words, this one, but he is kind and generous. He's also a warrior. He doesn't hesitate to get off that throne and get down to business if he needs to. He is world wise. And he is the father of tarot. So there's a divine masculine energy here. And for me, that translates to action, taking action, investing your energy wisely. Coming with this, the Hanged Man, though in reverse, and another major arcana. 4 major arcana on the table so far, folks. So the Hanged Man in reverse. Now he's the Stand Man. And his message is a pause in the action. Gain perspective. Take a look at the contrast. Use your enlightenment and consider your options before taking action. So for me, the Emperor is poised and ready for action at all times. Now we've got the Hanged Man in reverse. So it's time to move the energy forward. What have we seen him 3 or 4 times now? Recently, within the last week, maybe more than that even, but here he is, reversed, ready to go, ready to move. Where is he going? Right to the 2 of Cups. Look at that. Harmony and balance within the self. This is a great self-relationship card. Take it there first. Divine feminine, divine masculine within self. And if you want to leave the masculine feminine out of it, we're just speaking heart harmony within self. And a fair exchange of energy. Are you giving from your overflow? Are you even standing underneath your own overflow? Now, we've seen a lot of the 10 of Cups this week, too. So there is no lack of the divine and cosmic gift of the Ace of Cups at work in our world at this time. So is there a fair exchange? Is there reciprocity in what it is you are doing? Are you giving to avoid? Great question for the Hierophant, right? My feeling is that this flow is in great harmony. So we're in creation where we're updating and upgrading what it is we hold in heart space. We're asking ourselves great questions. Oh gosh, questions. One of the sweetest souls I know just gave me 2 great questions and I can't remember them. Eek. Oh well. Go back to the ones I gave you over here. So we're asking great questions. We're bringing our Emperor experience and wisdom to those questions, and now we're ready for action. We're ready to move in a direction where we can invest our energies wisely. Star, back at the river of life, the river of creation, going with the flow, getting into the flow. My feeling is that we're doing that harmoniously, that there is reciprocity there, because the universe loves to give. And we love to receive, because whatever we're being given from the universe, we're going to share. And it is such a beautiful energy. That's the divinity within reciprocity, and I feel that we're there. And that may be something that is primarily on our manifestation list. Fantastic. All right, next 2 cards. First is 5 of Swords, coming with, well, the greatest sword of them all is the Scythe on the Death card. Look at that. Yes, this confirms what I was just saying. I do think we're in a dynamic flow here, and there is reciprocity because we've stopped arguing with ourselves over here on the 5 of Swords. I think my favorite 5 of Swords is in Bonefire Tarot, and you see these 2 dudes duking it out on the card, and there's this lady in the background walking toward the horizon, and you know, she's turned her back on that within herself. There's no more arguing with the ego. There's nurturing, love, kindness, compassion for the ego, because it has a purpose and it has a job. It's just not meant to run the whole show. And here we have the Death card with the promise of renewal and that white rose there. And this is a simultaneous ending and a beginning, and I feel it. I feel it in the Star card. I feel it in the 2 of Cups. There's your beginning. I even feel it here between the Emperor and the Standman. We're moving in a new direction. We've gotten some perspective, and we have some new wisdom and knowledge, and we're ready to try that out, and we're going to do it in a way that is a blessing all the way around. And that's the beauty of the Death card. There's a whole new life, a whole new realm to explore here, because we've stepped out of this one. We're not having an argument for the sake of having an argument with our own ego and then projecting that out into our other relationships. This is something that we've dropped some swords on. We've taken a look at the instability that it created for us, and we brought the Death card to it. We invited the Death card to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 major arcana on the table, and they're all quite powerful. And when you see that many major arcana in a reading, you have to know that this is energy that's sticking around for a while. It's not temporary. It's not a passing thing. Now, you do have a 2 and a 5 here in the middle of the minor arcana, and these are more temporary energies, but look how they're supported by the major arcana energies or cards, bringing a long-term experience. So this is not an unstable foundation on that 2 within the self, which means that it's not an unstable foundation for you within all of your other connections. Beautiful. All right. I like this message. You know, it's very open-ended for us too. It's not even somebody needs to write the last line here. There's a whole book coming after all of this. So share some of that if it's in your heart to do so here on the channel in the comments section, because this is good stuff. Okay. If you've got a question, ask one. Allow angel answers to confirm either this message or something completely different, or allow them to be a fresh message in the reading for you. This one has shown up so much recently, and I'm so happy to see it. Peaceful resolution. Yeah. I feel that in the Star card. We've come to peace with something, and we are being resolute about how we move on from whatever it is, or move on with whatever it is we've come to peace within our own heart. And I feel like we're doing it in an Emperor's energy with a great fresh perspective off that Hanged Man, and it's bringing incredible harmony to us. I feel the 10 of Cups in that 2 of Cups. We've seen the 10 so much this week. I feel that it's overflowing out of these 2 cups. And that's what our fresh perspective has given us. And just to confirm that, our sweet, simple, soft yes is coming out of the deck. Which reminds me of the High Priestess. And I know there isn't necessarily a connection there that is easy to see, but I feel it intuitively. So I love that that card shows up. I'm putting it with the Death card because those two work together so well. The High Priestess is the one who will whisper yes to you. Slow, steady, as you go. Even in the midst of an ego uproar, 5 of Swords, you will still hear this yes inside your heart space, Star card, High Priestess, as you go along. And look at this. Ask for help from others. Definitely. Talk to the people you know, love, and trust, who really want to see you blossom and shine, and speak to your guides and angels if that helps you with anything connected to this message or whatever it is you're holding in your heart. Okay, next one. One of my absolute favorites in this deck, communicate clearly. Yes. Use your words, use them wisely, invest them wisely, and ask for clarification when it's required. And ask questions to make sure you are understood. Okay, affirmation for the day from the universe has your back. We've got the presence of love will always cast out fear. It will. That's the most powerful force there is. And it's a choice that you get to make in every situation. All right, and then our spirit animal. This is for you to look up in your own time. We have Hummingbird spirit. Be here now. Yes. We require your presence. Be here now. Another message on Hummingbird spirit is seeming to do the impossible. You're capable of that kind of miraculous adventure. Thank you as always, everyone, for tuning in and watching. It's such a pleasure to know that you're out there checking out these messages. Have a beautiful Friday. Peace, love, joy, blessings, happiness, playfulness to each and every one of you. Namaste. Bye for now.